So we'll get cracking here. Hopefully I don't screw up all of my stupid control crap again. Okay, we have some stuff we need to do right away, because otherwise I will forget. Oh, I already did it. So I taught Sandshrew Dig off camera. I also ground him up to equivalent level of everybody else. So we should be good to go for the most part. Check stuff over real quick. I think we are. Awesome. I will try to catch that stream if I get the chance. Are you going to be doing Mabinogi? I still haven't gotten to play much of that game. I want to, but I have to admit that I was feeling good last week, so I finally got to play Dragon Ball Xenoverse, and so that totally has stolen pretty much the entirety of my free time over the last few weeks. Well, not few weeks, like the last week maybe. Okay, now I know there's crap. There's stuff on the ground down here, but I do not remember. I don't think we need to do that. Hopefully you have a good spring break. Nice. I still haven't beaten the story in it. I'm pretty close to beating the story, though. If you see a Namekian wandering around with the name Mazrith, that's probably me. Alright, so Vermilion City is on today's agenda. I don't remember what any of the guys that these guys have are. We'll pull out Zandreas. Bugcatcher. I was not expecting Bugcatcher. So once Jigglypuff learns Double Slap here at some point, once he learns Double Slap, we're gonna go ahead and use the Moonstone that we have to evolve him. We'll go back to Mount Moon real quick, and because I missed the second Moonstone there because I was an idiot. And so once we get Cut and basically once we get Cut and beat Vermilion Lieutenant Surge, we'll go back through Mount Moon real quick, and I will grab the second Moonstone, and so we can evolve our Nidorina. Oh, I suppose I could use Poison Sting on these guys because of the funkiness and the typing. The only real difference about this is that this is the same ROM hack that Twitch Plays Pokemon originally used, and the major difference is that you can catch all of the Pokemon in just this hack, and trade evolved Pokemon will evolve at a specific level. It's like level 45 instead of with trading. You can also, there's some other minor modifications, like you can buy Moonstones, I believe, once you get to Celadon City at the stone desk. Otherwise, it's not modified for the most part. Like, there's no difficulty modification or anything to it. Yeah, pretty much. I just chose to do this one because it allows us to do everything. But it's still basically the original games. And then the guy who made this hack also did a version for Pokemon Crystal that basically does the same thing in Crystal. It makes everything obtainable. was thinking one of these guys has a Squirtle, but I don't remember if that's true or not. Oh, I was right. I don't know why I remembered that, but... Oh, yeah, you can catch, so you get the fossil like normal at Mount Moon. You get to pick one of them, but they are both Kabuto and Ammonite are available to catch, I believe, at the Pokemon Mansion, or the Burned Out Mansion on Cinnabar Island. You can also catch all of the starters on the route that's directly south of Pallet Town, apparently, or supposedly. So you can get all of the Pokemon. Hey, Crimson Street, glad to see ya. How's it going? So yeah, you can get both of the fossils in this. It's just you can catch them. Ultimately, that actually the hack kind of makes picking a fossil out pointless to some extent, other than you're guaranteed to get that fossil. I can't think of anything else that it does. Supposedly Mew is in this. I don't know for sure though. That's like the one thing that they don't, like, was never truly confirmed about it. So I don't know if Mew is in this or not for sure. He's the only one I don't know about. But it's a pretty basic one. It's nice for somebody who, if you want to go back and kind of play the games without having a bunch of stuff added to it, past the ability to just get everything. I am doing very good, Crimson. I finally am not sick and miserable. You have a birthday coming up, don't you? It's a Butterfree. Butterfree OP. Oh, I don't really have a good... Oh, I never thought of that. I don't really have a good person for dealing that. Oh, Stun Spore. That sucks. Oh, this confusion. I dropped the ball there. I didn't really think about the fact that we don't have anybody that's particularly good at dealing with him at the moment. Oh wow, you both have birthdays in March. Well, happy birthday. Happy early birthday to you, Crimson, because I'm sure I won't probably be streaming or anything that day. So have a good one. I know that you're supposed to be getting a bunch of... Why was I using Pound instead of Mega Punch? I'm a dingus. Oh, you know what's really bad? I don't think I have any Paralyze heals. And we still have to fight trainers to get through to town. I'm such a dumbass. The snow continues. I will probably be okay. Poor Pidgeotto. I know we can get Rockslide somewhere, so we will teach Sandslash Rockslide. That'll help us with the birds. That's one of the nice things about college. I am gonna try and give Sandslash here the most. Sandshrew. He'll be a Sandslash eventually. Give Sandreas here as much experience as we can here going through. Just because we're going to use him to beat Surge. Not that that'll be hard. Considering we have Dig and he's immune to Electric. I have to admit, as far as talking about this hack in particular, I am excited to, or I really want to play the hack that Twitch Plays Pokemon is using for the 1 year anniversary, because like that's got all kinds of changes to it. I'm not going to stream that, but I kind of want to play it. Nice, Crimson. Congratulations. Writing reports is not something that I miss. What are you going to school for, Dracul? If you don't mind me asking, you don't have to answer. Oh, who to use to beat this dude? It's the one they're currently streaming. It's a Pokemon Red hack as well, but it's heavily modified specifically for Twitch Plays Pokemon. And they've been modifying it all along to help fix problems, but it changes all kinds of stuff. And the difficulty curve on it is, I guess, is stupidly high. Like they're currently trying to get into Victory Road, and like all of the Pokemon in Victory Road are level 80 plus. And like the Elite Four, I guess, all use extremely high level Pokemon and stuff. I just think it would be a fun challenge. Also, the Pokemon that you encounter in the wild is very different. I know that like you can find like Poliwag and Cubone and a bunch of other Pokemon in areas you don't normally find them. But all the gym leaders and stuff have been harder. That's cool, Dracul. Okay, we're gonna pick this up. We're gonna catch a Magikarp right now, because if I don't catch a Magikarp right now, I will forget about it, and we will go most of the game without having caught a Magikarp. Because I am really bad at thinking about that. Magikarp. Do we have anything here? Will this one-shot him? Yep. But as far as that hack that Twitch Plays Pokemon I was just talking about, they're not releasing that until after they finish the playthrough they're doing. And they're on like day, I don't know, 20 something. So it'll be a while. Geez, do we have anybody that put him to sleep? Oh, Water Gun might not kill him. Let's try that. Oh, come on. Jeez. This is kind of sad, actually. I should have just thrown a Pokeball at it. Can't catch a flippin' Magikarp. I should have just paid the $500 and got the one, I suppose. I could have skipped the old rod entirely. Splash attack! Let's go, Magikarp! You can do it! I believe in you! Whenever I see Magikarp, I always think of like the poor trainer, the poor kid that was in Gold and Silver. I think it's Gold and Silver. It's either Gold and Silver or Ruby and Sapphire. That poor kid who's bragging about how his dad gave him a Pokemon, and it's a flippin' Magikarp. Oh, I haven't seen that in so long. You know what's really funny though? Talking about the anime, that episode of the anime, one of the very first episodes of the Pokemon anime I ever saw was the Saint Anne episode. Kagimarp. Okay, why not? In the distant past, it was somewhat stronger than the horribly weak descendants that exist today. Okay, now let's make Kagimarp. We'll look at it in Pokemon Stadium here one of these days. We'll look at it in Pokemon Stadium, and then I'll train it at some point and evolve it into Gyarados just so that we can see what it looks like. Okay, I'm gonna deposit the old rod because we do not need to be carrying that thing around. We'll leave our Helix fossil though. Moonstone will get used, Nugget we will sell. Okay. I don't know, do you follow Team 4 Star's Dragon Ball Z Abridged, Dracul? Because if you don't, you should. Yamcha. Okay, we're gonna skip Diglett's tunnel. We're just gonna do some training here and take out all these trainers. Catch anything that we don't have here. It's a Sandshrew! You're not gonna fight you right now, we don't need to. Don't cheat. Yamcha is so sad. The saddest Dragon Ball character of all time. Yamcha works on a lot of levels actually for a Magikarp if you think about it, because Magikarp are orange and he wears orange most of the time. Well, when he's fighting. The last couple seasons he doesn't, but Kagimarp. I like that one though. I want to see what that looks like. We'll pull up Stadium here. We might actually pull up Pokemon Stadium before I'm done streaming tonight, but we're gonna run this. We're gonna go ahead and run the normal length for this. Okay, there are 3 of these guys here, I think. I think this is the area where there's 3 gamblers and they each use a specific type. Yep. Yeah, I got it set up, so we'll I think I'll pull Stadium up before I get off tonight and we can look at the different Pokemon. Freaking Hypnosis. Hypnosis is OP in this game. We'll be sleeping forever. This really sucks, actually, to get hypnosis and then bubbled. The speed thing is really going to start to bite us in the butt. So my goal here is to Leech Seed this guy. If I get a chance. I mean, there's no way he'll kill, like, it'd take him forever to actually successfully try to kill Hemlock, but... yeah. That was why I Leech Seeded him. We'll win this fight no matter what now, eventually. Freaking bubble, man. I should probably poison powder him too. I can like probably one-shot him if I can actually get a Vine Whip off, but oh, we might finally be able to take this guy out. Stupid. There we go. What you just said, Dracul, the I started it but never finished it, is pretty much the exact description of how my anime watching goes. I'm terrible about finishing series. More bubble spam. Let's make Venusaur, or Ivysaur, the slowest thing we could possibly do. Slow him way down. So there's a gambler, the other gambler, one of the gamblers has fire and the other has grass types. I just know they're in here. I don't know which ones are what, but doesn't much matter. The ultimate spoiler, everyone dies! In everything! If you really like that character in something, they probably die. I forgot we had teleport. Teleport abuse. It's gonna happen.